Good morning dear students, how are you there? In my previous video, I have taught you what are sentences and what are their different kinds. Now in this upcoming video, I am going to teach you about the negative and interrogative sentences. Yes, the formation of negative and interrogative sentences. Yes, of course there are some statements which makes the positive sense, which gives us some positive meaning, positive statements, just like I am a teacher. Yes, I am a teacher, you are a student, this is a whiteboard. These all sentences are giving some positive messages. But what if we want to give some negative meaning? Negative meaning means the opposite of this, just like this is a whiteboard. Of course it is a positive sentence, but if I want to tell that this is not a blackboard, this is not a blackboard, that I am denying some statement. Suppose if I deny to be a teacher, just like I am not a teacher, I am not a teacher. So this sentence, when we add this word not, yes, this is very important. If we add this word to any positive sentence, not, no or never, these three words gives us some negative sense, negative meaning. So whenever we want to tell something negative or we want to deny something, so that type of sentences are called negative sentence. So let us start with the negative sentences first, then we will come to interrogative sentence. Okay, so first start with the negative sentences. Negative sentences can be formed by adding three words. Any of these three words can be added to any affirmative sentence or positive sentence to make it negative. But where and how? Let's discuss. By adding not, no or never, we can make any affirmative sentence to negative sentence. Let's try to understand by some examples. Okay. The first example, Ram is a clever boy. Ram is a clever boy. He is very intelligent. He is very sharp. So Ram is a clever boy. If I want to if I want to deny this sentence, so what would I do? I would add not, this word not here. How? Ram is a clever boy. Ram is not a clever boy. Very simple. Ram is not a clever boy. I am denying that sentence. The previous sentence, Ram is a clever boy, that was affirmative. Now I am making it to negative. Ram is not a clever boy. Okay, simple. Second, we have a holiday today. We have a holiday today. Suppose I want to deny this statement. I want to make a negative statement. So focus on the third place. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So according to the position, I want to make it simple for you. We have a holiday today. We replace a by no. We have no holiday today. We have no holiday today. Okay, very simple. Some of the sentences they need no, some of the sentences they need not. It is the thing of practice. By practicing more and more sentences, we will be able to find how it is placed. Okay. Now the third sentence is I always play cricket. I always play cricket. Suppose I want to deny it. So how would I deny it? I always play cricket. Always tells us the frequency. Frequency means repetition of this action. But if I would like to say that I never play cricket, so by clearing this, I will replace this word always with never. Both are frequency. Both show frequency. This is also a frequency. I never play cricket. I never play cricket. I don't like to play cricket. So this is how we can change any affirmative sentence to a negative sentence. So like that, I am giving you some exercises. If you practice that exercises along with your elders, you will be able to understand what are negative sentence and how to form the negative sentence by using some affirmative sentences. Okay, let's move ahead. Sometimes along with not, we have to add some helping verbs. We have to take the help of some helping verbs, just like do plus not, don't, does plus not, doesn't, and did plus not, didn't. Okay, actually they are the short form of the do plus not. This is the short form of does plus not, and this is the short form of did plus not. So in short form we can write don't, doesn't, and didn't. Actually you will learn these rules in detail in your senior classes. Here I want to make you the introduction of the negative sentences only. Don't go in so much deep grammar. Just practice it. The more you practice, the more you will learn easily. Don't go in the deep rules of the grammar. So it is the matter of the practice only. Just like, for example, they speak English. They speak English. Yes, they can speak English. It is a positive sentence. It makes us some positive sense, or we can say it is a affirmative sentence. Now try to convert it into the negative one. Okay, they speak English. I want to deny it. I want to make it negative. They don't speak English. If I add here don't, do plus not, it is written don't in short. They don't speak English. Now by this sentence I deny this statement. This is a negative statement. Now let us come to the second one. She lives in Khargon. Of course it is a positive sentence. It makes us positive sense. Now I want to deny it. Just like she not living in Khargon. So by adding this, for making it negative, I have to add doesn't. Why doesn't? Because she is a single person. They are plural, more than one. But here this is the third person and singular. So there is a rule that for the singular subject we add does plus not, means doesn't. She doesn't lives in Khargon. Again, there is one more rule, that whenever we use es here along with do, it makes does. So there is no need to add this s now. Now we remove this s. This s will be shifted here, doesn't. So if we are using doesn't, then no need to add s or es here in the main verb. So it goes like this. She doesn't live in Khargon. There are two changes we need to make here. Okay, the third one. I played football yesterday. Okay, now I am talking about some past, some event which happened in past. So if I am talking about past tense, which is already done, so I use the second form of the verb, played. But now when I make it negative, there are some changes. Few changes we have to make here. The helping verb for the past simple tense is did. Do and does, they are used in present tense. Just like these two sentences are of present tense. Now I am using this sentence is of past tense. So I use the helping verb did. And did plus not will make didn't. The actual pronunciation is didn't. D-I-D and apostrophe T. I didn't played football yesterday. Again, Just like here we have to make a little change in the form of the verb also. Didn't. If we are using helping verb did, along with did we never use the second form of the verb, so we have to make it again the first form of the verb. We will remove ed, and by removing ed we will find the first form of the verb. I didn't play football yesterday. I didn't play football yesterday. So along with did helping verb or didn't, we use the first form of the verb. Is similarly in the second example, when we use doesn't here, we don't use s or es along with the verb form. Now this is the second type by which we can make a affirmative sentence into negative sentence. The more you will practice, the more you will learn easily and quickly. Okay, I will provide you some exercise, okay, for your practice. Okay, there are some more sentences of commands. Yes, there are some types of sentences which we say imperative sentences. Okay, just like give me some water, shut the door, sit here. These are some type of commands. Now how to make it negative? These all are affirmative commands or positive commands. Now we have to deny to do this work. So how to make it negative? Now we need to add this helping verb and not on the first position. Just like give me some water. This is my command. Now I am giving a negative command like don't give me water. Don't give me any water. I don't need water. Don't give me some water. Okay. The second, shut the door. And if I want to deny to shut the door, that at that time I will say don't shut the door. Don't shut the door. Let it be open. Okay. Third one, sit here. And if I want to stop him to sit here, so I have to make it negative. Don't sit here. So sometimes we need to start the sentence with the don't. So like this, there are so many examples. Now let's come to the next thing, that is the formation of interrogative sentence. Means how to form an interrogative sentence by using an affirmative sentence. Okay. Interrogative sentence, as we already learned about it, these are the question sentences which makes the questions. They are helpful to ask the questions from anybody. Okay. But how to reform them? How to form them from the given affirmative or positive sentence. Okay. The one thing we can do by replacing subject and helping verbs. We can replace them, we can exchange their positions. Okay. In the simple sentences, what we do, we start with subject. Now you must be thinking, some of you must be thinking that what are subjects? In very simple and easy language, I can tell you that what are subjects? Subjects are the persons in the sentence who is doing the action or for whom we are telling something in this sentence. The persons or the things for whom we are making this sentence. So generally we start the sentence with the subjects, and they are the persons who are doing something in these sentences, or something is said about this person or things. So generally the first thing is the subject of a sentence in the simple language, you can understand. But just after the subject we place helping verbs. Okay, what are helping verbs? Helping verbs, they help us to tell this sentence belongs to which tense, whether it is a present, whether it is a past, or whether it is a future tense. So these are very, very helpful. They tell us the action, the main verb, the main action is being done in present, past or future. So these are very helpful. But in this formation, we need to understand only two things. First is subject and second is the helping verb, because we need to exchange their positions. We have to replace them on each other's positions. Now, how to form? He is a smart boy. Yes, he is a smart boy. It is a positive sentence or it is a affirmative sentence. Now we have to convert this sentence into a question. How can we convert this into a question? Okay, let's try. Suppose he is a smart boy. Now I am going to exchange. Exchange means I am going to replace these both subject and the helping verb. I am going to exchange their positions. But at the same time, you need to keep in your mind that whenever we start any sentence, we start with the capital letter. But now we are bringing this second word on the first position. So this first letter should be capital. Is. Now he, H will become now small letter and I will become the capital letter because it is the first letter of the sentence. Is he a smart boy? Is he a smart boy? One more thing. We need to look at the punctuation mark also. This is the full stop. Now it has become a question. Is he a smart boy? Now we need to put a question mark at the end. These are the simple things we need to keep in our mind to change an affirmative sentence into an interrogative sentence. Now this is an interrogative sentence. Is he a smart boy? Yes, he is a smart boy. Look at the voice also, that how do we pronounce it, these sentences. Look at the pronunciation also. Is he a smart boy? This is a question. Now answer, yes, he is a smart boy. Now second, she was a cute girl. She was a cute girl. The girl whom I met yesterday or day before yesterday, she was a cute girl. Now this is a affirmative sentence. Now try to make it into interrogative sentence. The same procedure. We need to exchange these two only. Replace them, exchange them. Was, W will become capital, was, and she, S will become small. Was she a cute girl? Question mark. Was she a cute girl? Okay. Now same procedure. Subject, helping verb. They are running. They are running. Exchange them. Replace them. Are, capital A, are, small t. Are they running? Now this has become a question. Are they running? Question mark. Don't forget the question mark. Okay. Now, how to pronounce these sentences? The question would be pronounced like that. Was she a cute girl? Yes, of course, she was a cute girl. They are running. This is affirmative. And are they running? Are they running? So, look at the, try to concentrate on the pronunciation of the sentences also. That makes sense also. Okay, this is the one way. And now let us discuss about some sentences where we don't find any helping verb. Means we have only subjects, subject, 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 and just right after the subject we have main verbs. There are no helping verbs. So how to replace? Now this is a problem. What to replace? What to exchange? Because on the first position we have subject, but on the second position we don't have any helping verb. So at that time we need to add some helping verbs like do, does or did. Do and does are used in present tense and did is useful in past tense. Any case, any sentence which is said for the past time. Okay, now let's try to understand by some examples. We love our parents. We love our parents. Everybody, of course, love their parents. So we love our parents. This is a positive sentence. This is affirmative sentence, and this we can also say declarative sentence. But now we have to convert this affirmative sentence into interrogative sentence. What to do? Now we don't find any helping verb on this position. Okay. So what to do? Now here, since this is a present tense, we love our parents. Okay. Now we add do with the plural subjects. Suppose do is here. Now we are exchanging with do. So do will come at the first position. We is the subject which will go to second position. Do we love our parents? Our parents. This is a question. Now, do we love our parents? This is a question. Yes, of course, we love our parents. This is the answer.